Greetings nerds and virgins. Today I'm going to be going through the entire card of UFC 302 aka Dustin Poirier vs Islam Makhachev. But before we start, can you like and subscribe? I'm getting views but I want some subscribers as well since I'm building a community here. So please like and subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo! Hop on the shadow train. But yeah, first fight we got Mitch Raposo vs Andre Lima. So Mitch Raposo, I actually remember him from the tough season with Volkanovski and Ortega. He was looking to be like a really good prospect and to win the entire tough, but unfortunately he fought some Russian wrestler guy and he barely lost, but is what it is. And he's taking on Andre Lima, who's famous for getting bit in that one fight where it looked really bad. But if you didn't know, Mitch Raposo is actually taking this on short notice since Andre Lima has had two people pull out on him so far. So my prediction for this one, I'm saying Mitch Raposo because I remember that tough season and a lot of people are sleeping on him, going for Andre Lima because he's the guy who got bit, so he's famous for it. But if Mitch Raposo was an underdog here, I guarantee you guys you should pick him. He's gonna make you big money. He's a really good striker, has really good wrestling, takedown defense and all that. So yeah, I got Mitch Raposo winning that. Next up we got Alan Perez versus Joselaine Edwards. I don't really give a shit, but I'll say Edwards only because I heard the name before. After that we got Mickey Gall versus Basil Hafez. Obviously the guy who took Jack Della Maddalena to life and death and won me $1,000 because he made it to the decision. So thank you, Basil. I'll forever be grateful for you for that. But not only did he make it to decision, that was a very questionable decision in a lot of people's opinions. Mickey Gall, obviously he's on a bit of a fall down right now, riding a hot streak of 2 losses. His MMA record as a whole is 7 wins, 5 losses. Like, this guy went from beating CM Punk, beating Sage Northcutt as well, 4-0, looking very promising, and it all went downhill from there. But now he's fighting Basil, and yeah, this is just easy money for Basil. He's a better grappler, he's a better striker. He's gonna kill Mickey Gall and retire him. Mickey Gall's gonna get cut and sent to Bellator or PFL. Those were the early prelims. Now we're on to the prelims, and first fight up we got Nico Price versus Alex Moreno, the White Shark. I think that's his nickname anyways. So I was gonna say Nico Price is getting up there in age a bit, but they're like 1 year apart. But still, Nico Price, he's taken a lot of damage. I think Alex Moreno's gonna knock him out in the first round probably. Either that or he's gonna get a doctor's stoppage. Because Nico Price gets cut up very easily. But I do think this is going to be a highlight reel knockout for Alex Moreno. It's going to be a bit like the Josh Emmett KO on Bryce Mitchell. So I'm excited to see that fight actually just for the knockout alone, because I know it's going to be vicious. Next up we got Philip Rowe versus my Australian brother Jake Matthews. Yeah, you already know Jake Matthews is going to take this guy to school. He's going to take him to the 7th layer of hell. Philip Rowe though has a huge reach advantage. A whole fucking 20 inches basically. Yeah, he has what? That can't be right. He has a 20-inch reach advantage on Jake Matthews, and he's 11 inches taller. But a 20-inch reach advantage? What? I'm changing my pick. I'm going Philip Rowe. I'm not too familiar with Philip Rowe. I know I heard the name. In fact, let me check his Wikipedia real quick to see if I remember any of his fights. Nah. He fought Neil Magny, which Neil Magny beat him, but didn't watch that fight. But still, 20-inch reach advantage is fucking crazy. I'm just gonna go Philip Rowe on that alone. But Jake Matthews should be the better fighter overall, but I can't go against a 20-inch reach advantage. That's fucking crazy. Next up, we got Grant Dawson versus some fucking trash can, Joe Solecki. I mean, Grant Dawson is going to wrestle fuck this guy. Then again, we was saying that about Bobby Green, but Bobby Green turned into the One Punch Man and pow, knocked him the fuck out. So, but no, this fucking mojo from nowhere, from the trash can, isn't Bobby Green, sadly. He's going to get absolutely fucking steamrolled. So, yeah, Grant Dawson wins that. Next up, we got Cesar Almeida versus Roman Kopylov. Yeah, so Cesar Almeida, obviously, a former Glory kickboxer. He's actually beaten Alex Pereira in, kickboxing, but he also lost to Alex Pereira as well. But yeah, this guy seems very promising so far. I mean, yeah, I remember his last fight, he looked really good. So that's Cesar Almeida for you, and he's taking on Roman Kopylov, who's also known for his really good kickboxing. If I'm him, I'm going to switch it up to my grappling because there's no way in hell he's going to out kickbox Cesar Almeida. That's just impossible. So Roman Kopylov, he needs to turn to his grappling here a bit, and if he does that, I still think he's going to lose. So Cesar Almeida's going to knock this guy the fuck out the way Joshua Kalibo did. My Australian brother, I remember that Roman guy, he like snatched him in the neck or some shit. I forgot, but yeah, Caesar's going to fuck him up. You already know. And now we're on to the main card. In the first fight on the main card, we're starting off with a bang. We got Randy Brown versus Elizeu. I don't know how to say that fucking name, but I do know him. He's getting up there in age, of course. 37 years old. He has very high level jiu-jitsu though, I'm gonna give him that. In his last fight versus Renat, he looked really good. He got a draw. He actually is coming off a draw versus Renat, but before that he beat Abubakar Nurmagomedov and Benoit Saint Denis. So this guy's actually looking very promising. Wait, is he the guy that got suspended for steroids? Is that why he's been gone for a while? Oh yeah, he was suspended for steroids, so fuck this steroid boy. Randy Brown's gonna knock him out. He's gonna use his reach. This guy's gonna be shooting for his life, but Randy Brown, bang, bang. He's got those go-go gadget type arms, so he's gonna fuck this steroid abusing piece of shit up and piece him up from the outside. You already know. Win by a second round knockout. Bet the house on Randy Brown. I'm telling you now. This guy's old, he has no chin. Next up, we got Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov. Yeah, I don't know which Romanov is going to show up, so this is a hard fight to call. When Romanov is motivated, he looks like the best grappler in heavyweight history when he's motivated. But dude, he looks fucking pathetic some fights. Like him versus Volkov, he looked like a fucking fat fuck. He looked like that comic book guy off of The Simpsons in that fight. So just because of motivation reasons, I don't think Alexander Romanov is as hungry as Jailton Almeida. So I think Jailton is just going to have his way with him, do what he was doing to Blades and just spam takedowns non-stop, get him to the ground, wrestle fuck him, and yeah. Next up we got Kevin Holland versus Mikhail. I'm not going to say his last name, but yeah, I remember him because I remember him getting absolutely demolished by Michel Pereira, getting fucked up on the feet, then guillotined if I remember correctly, or rear naked choke. I think it was a guillotine though. Like this guy's fucking worthless, is just to build it back up Kevin Holland. And to put this high up on the main card shows how pretty shit overall this card is. I mean, the top 3 fights, we've got some going, but I don't know if Costa vs Strickland is still going to happen because you know how those two are. Well, you know how fucking Costa is. He might pull out on the fucking fight day to ruin the card, but yeah, Mikhail's worthless. Kevin Holland's going to fuck him up. Round 1 KO for Kevin Holland. Next up, we got Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa, and yeah, you know, this is actually looking like a favorable fight for Paulo Costa because Sean Strickland, he doesn't do good versus aggressive fighters that like to push their opponents back. I mean, obviously Strickland has good boxing, good defense, but a guy like Costa who walks people down, Costa was walking down Yoel Romero, so I'm sure he's going to be walking down fucking Sean Strickland as well. But versus those people, Sean Strickland usually just tends to use the jab, and it's usually a toss-up at the end, like him versus Jared Cannonier, him versus Dricus du Plessis. So I think it's going to be another fucking toss-up where Sean Strickland probably loses barely because he fights like a bitch when he versus those type of brawler people. I think Sean Strickland will fucking look sharp, look technical and all that shit, but I think Costa's brawling style might edge him out a win. And it's 3 rounds, right? If it was 5 rounds, Strickland has a much better chance, but it's 3 rounds, so yeah, I'm going Costa for this one for sure. But finally, we got the main event, Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. Whoever's giving Dustin Poirier a chance in this fight is stupid. You're pretty poo-poo in your brain if you think Dustin Poirier has a chance in this. He's going to shoot a gilly, Islam's going to get on top, mount him, bang bang, ground and pound. Dustin's going to quit like a bitch, like the Louisiana swamp trash he is. And then he's going to be forced to fight his daddy Colby Covington once he gets TKO'd in the first round versus Islam Makhachev. But yeah guys, that's my predictions for UFC 303, the entire card. Let me know your predictions below, like put down your full predictions in the comments below. I'll be looking through them. I'll be seeing where you guys disagree and agree with me. But remember to like and subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo, hop on the shadow train. And I'm sorry for last video, I probably sounded a bit shit, but that won't be happening again. And yeah, I'll see you at the top.
You tried to break me, but you couldn't tear me apart. I've got a fire inside, gonna ignite and restart. I'm rising up higher than before. With every step I take, I'm closing in on the score.